It's Christmas Eve. Yes, while I was recording this, it's Christmas Eve and it's 1 a.m. in the midnight, and I recorded this as soon I get back from giving out presents to her. Well, initially the plan was I gave it to her during nighttime today, because I suppose my plan was I go to work and I end my shift at 8 o'clock. So from my workplace, I would just drive to her house and then I'll just like put the gift there and I'll just sneak out. But because when after I bought the presents, my friend helped me keeps it, and well, tomorrow she's not sure whether she's at her hostel or not, so she tell me to get the gift on Friday night time. So after I got it, and it's like another 15 minutes until Christmas Eve, so I thought that since I'm out, so I'll just deliver it to her house. And lucky thing is I actually sneak out from my house to do this. So, and just now my dad just woke up and luckily nobody finds out. I wasn't at home for an hour. Yeah, and you know the fun thing is, because I didn't wrap it into a boxes. I bought a handbag, a pretty handbag, and then I just put the present I want to give it to her family with the greeting card inside. And actually I want to hang it on the door handle, but when I peeked, her mom was at the living room. So I like to give surprises, and the surprises will be busted if her family finds out I'm there. Okay, so it took me some, like, I think 10 to 15 minutes to figure out like how can I like leave the gift and then I escape from the scene very fast. So and the funny thing I did was I took out the gift from box, okay, and then I flip the handbag. I take out the gift from the handbag and then I flip it back into the very flat size. So through the hole, like the gap of the door, I put the handbag inside. I open it and slowly I put the present one by one inside. And here comes the thing. The handbag is already inside, but how to let the family knows that it was there? Because because it's already night time and I don't want anything happens, like maybe someone else took it or anything happens to gift. So plus I put it at a blind spot, which you couldn't see it through the living room. You have to go near to the door and you can see it. So what I did is I dropped, like, there's a room right next to the handbag, so I purposely drop it, make noises to get the attention. And once I drop it, I ran very fast, and I didn't wear my slippers because I think that running with slippers, it actually makes sounds and then makes me a bit slower when I was running. So I took off my slipper before that, and once I dropped the broom, I just run. And yep, well, I think humans have this nature when they did something mystery. Some of them, not all of them, some of them, they tend to want people to find out that, oh, it's you that did this, give me this surprise or something. Because on the greeting cards, I didn't wrote my name, I just wrote Secret Santa with a question mark behind, because I think that they might figure out who actually sent them the gift. but maybe it's just me, and I I'm the kind of person who, if I did something uh, good secretly, if I want people to find out, I won't tell people that, hey, it's actually me. I will hint them. So what I did was, because she posted a photo on Instagram, a colleague of her gave her a Sephora makeup box as Christmas gift. So I actually knew that this will happen because she mentioned it to me. So by the time I was like, dude, you don't know her, okay? The first brand I think I mentioned it in my last vlog. The brand that she liked the most is eTube. Sephora came second, and the model she won from Sephora, they didn't sell it in Malaysia. So I was like, but she said she was happy. She will die happy because she have this. So I was a bit jealous when she posted it on Instagram. So what I did was, it's right after I put the gift at her doorstep. So I was leaving my comments saying things like, "Oh, you're a lucky girl," and then and I told her that, hey, maybe you should check your doorstep. But she didn't reply. So I called her, I WhatsApp her, and yeah, she found it was me, and I'm glad she's happy. And yeah, well, actually, when we were still together, before we broke up, I planned to do this maybe Secret Santa thing to her, and well, it doesn't stop me lah, even though we broke up. And plus, I think many bad things happens to her and her family recently. So I think that people should receive presents on Christmas no matter what happens, no excuses. So yeah, I think this is the exact timing where they should be blessed by Christmas spirit. So that's what I do. That's what I did lah. And well, she sounds happy, and I believe she really is lah. Well, that's actually something I want. But if you really ask what I want the most, me personally, I just wish that we are still coupled together. But I cannot be that selfish, because you can't force someone to love you when they really don't have the feelings to you at the moment. So maybe I'll just have to wait and hope that things will end well, because the things that I wanted the most is her to be happy. And if I couldn't give her what she want, if I know that there's a very nice guy out there who can give whatever she asks for, to see her laugh and smile, truly happy, then maybe it's the time for me to let go. But right now, no, not yet. It's not the time yet. A friend of mine, a senior, she told me that I'm a really, really nice guy, and too bad there's no market for nice guy. But I I convinced myself one thing. Eventually, people will choose the nice guy. That's what I told myself. So, and I tend to believe of this. So, if Santa, if my Santa is watching this, you don't need to give me any presents, fancy presents. Well, if you can give me Batman, that would be good, but kidding. If my Santa, if you're watching this, please, the thing I wanted the most is I want her to be happy for the rest of her life. I'm not sure whether that's too much to ask for, but that's really my only hope and the only present I want for the rest of my life. I just want her to be happy, and that's good enough for me already. And whoever is watching this, I know it's only Christmas Eve, but still I want to wish you an early Merry Christmas, and I hope 2017 will be a better year for all of us, and I wish that all your wishes and dreams will come true. Bye.